Hi there, Machedo, speaking to you from Machedo.com. Who is Machedo and Think Personal Branding? Date is 7th August 2018. Time right now is 6:49. Okay. I got this question from one of the members in my WhatsApp group, and the question was, Loy, you spoke about relationship red flags. Red flags are those dangerous warning signals that tell you, like, listen, run away, beware, get away, but you don't listen to it. So what are the relationship red flags that one should pay attention to so as to save themselves from a disastrous relationship? So I've just put down my 10 relationship red flags. These are my 10 in no particular order. Listen to them and let me know what you think. Number 1, the first relationship red flag that I look for, if I find this, it's a no-no, is a person addicted to social media. I do it because it's a part of my job. I survive, sustain on it. However, for those people who do use social media as a form of addiction, as a form of attention, like, girls who keep looking this way, every day show their face, every day they are chatting, every day they have to post something or another, and it's not related to the commercial aspect or their career, especially who's chatting, and especially with someone with more than one phone, is an absolute no-no, because this person has many, this person has many secrets, this person has many fantasies, this person has many expectations, this person has many sides to their personality which are very complex and that get satisfied through the virtual world, and that becomes a massive burden. It can destroy you, trust me on this, because they get influenced by everyone. So first one is social media. The second massive red flag that I look for is a person who is two-faced. Now, I'm not talking about being tough on the outside and being soft on the inside. It is like someone who, let's say, for example, one of my girlfriends, she had this habit where she would talk to this person, "Hi, how are you? So nice to see you. Oh, you look so nice." And by the time the person goes, "What a fucking asshole." And that two-faced, the ability to be two-faced, where you're being so sweet and nice in the front, but you actually hate the person, that means, for me, that means this person can do the same thing with you, the same game. So she can act very sweet with you when she wants to use you, and then she can be really horrible when she doesn't want you, okay? So two-faced people, stay away from them, okay? The third red flag is people who are generally demanding, okay? How you can find this red flag is when they go to a restaurant, they demand proper service. I paid the money, I want, proper service. Or they go and if they don't get the shoes of their choice, the whole day goes spoiled. They want you to give them this surprise in a particular way. I had this one girlfriend who was so paranoid about if I would buy myself an iMac or a MacBook Pro, she wanted something of the same value. And I was like, you don't even fucking earn, 1/10 of what I earn. Why the hell do you need that, So, and if I would give someone else a very expensive gift, she would make a long face. Why you give this person expensive? So, if a person's demanding, that means that person doesn't have a heart filled with gratitude, but only demands and always likes to compare and contrast. So, number 3 is being demanding. Number 4, the red flag, is a person who likes to position herself or himself as a victim. I love this guy. I give him everything, but he treated me like shit. Oh, and my previous guy, he abused me, and the previous guy beat me. When someone gives you all the sob stories that everyone's bad except me, everyone's evil except me, I did everything good for everyone else, that person has psychological issues, okay? Because you can't be the bloody victim all the while. Everyone is not bad. You made those choices. You need to take some accountability. My ex-girlfriend, one of them, who kept telling me, "Oh, he used to beat me up, Loy," and she showed me the marks, and I was like, fuck, poor thing, and she's so sweet and so nice. However, when I got into a relationship with her, she used to drive me up the wall. She used to irritate me, check my things without asking me, mess up my life. She was the only girl who drove me mad. And then I understood why her ex-boyfriends used to beat the daylights out of her. She deserved it. In fact, after we broke up, she got married to a guy, and that guy beat the daylights out of her to the point he put her in the hospital. Now, I don't recommend that, but she asked for it. And today, hopefully, she's sobered down. But if someone gives you a lot of sob stories, sad stories like, oh, poor me, keep away from them. That's a massive red flag. Point number 5, okay, a red flag is these women who just blah, 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 blah. They will badmouth the person. They will tell you stories and, someone who talks blah, 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 blah about others. I'm not talking of knowledge. I'm not talking of worthwhile content. I'm talking of just bad mouthing everyone. She's like this. Oh, he's like this. Oh, this one. Oh, by the way, how she achieved success is she spread her legs. How did he achieve it? He took steroids. A person who badmouths just about everyone, keep away from that. They are, just keep away from them. They'll ruin your life. Why? Because they would do the same thing with you. They would not look into their improvement, but they'll look into yours. And I have seen clients like this. Point number 6, the red flag number 6, keep away from people who use others for their benefit. Like, they are very manipulative nature. They tend to be, hi, how are you? They'd show their cleavage and they'd show their bum, and, the guys would be trying to come with their expensive car, so people would run up to them and they would use people. So when you find someone who uses others, remember that is a warning signal for you. They are going to use you and play the same tricks with you. So I hate such people. Point number 7. This one is a big one. If anyone tells me a lie even once, and I've told my wife and I've told every person, you lie to me once, you can lie to me again. So if you lie to me once, the relationship is over. There are no second chances. Forget it. Remember this. Trust is paramount. If someone lies to you even once, they can lie to you forever. I think the biggest signal that I've received was the girl Anita, whose face was tattooed on my chest. The way she lied to her mother and father, the way she lied to her teachers. She was staying with me even though she was supposed to stay in the hostel. She could click of a finger cry, click of a finger prove to be like a poor kitten, click of a finger. And she would do it so convincingly. It was like, fucking hell, wow. And later on, she used the same thing against me when she wanted to dump me and go for this guy. She positioned herself and I had to slap myself. Someone who tells you lies even once, end of story, never trust them again. Point number 8 is a person who has plenty of friends. A person who tends to have friends, who spends time with friends, who's influenced by friends, who lives and breathes and dies with the friends, keep away from them because they just change like the wind. They get influenced by. I've made it very clear to my wife, no friends, no family interferes in our personal life, just you and me. And that's how the family sustains. But if you have 110 people constantly, what happened? Tell me, oh, you should treat him like this, or you should act like this, don't take shit. It creates a mess. So someone who has plenty of friends, keep away from them. Point number 9, the red flag. Someone who drinks alcohol, someone who smokes cigarettes, someone who takes drugs, and someone who's addicted to sex. Okay? Too much of sex. That means that person requires a dopamine high. That person requires the chemical composition to get their brains high. Okay? So smoking, drinking, drugs, and sex. If you are not able to satisfy this person, or you're not able to control this person, or if you try to stop from alcohol, smoking, drinking, whatever, I'll tell you, they will destroy you. Because remember this, withdrawal symptoms, to give you an idea, stop drinking coffee. If you love coffee, stop drinking coffee. If you like sweets, stop, just go cold turkey. Don't eat sweets for a month. Don't eat carbs for a month. Don't smoke, don't drink for a month. See what will happen to that person. The person will start shivering. They'll have extreme mood swings. And I've seen extreme violence. So smoking, people who are addicted to smoking, drinking, drugs, or sex, that's a massive, massive, big no-no. It's a red flag. Be careful. Point number 10. If someone is too good to be true. Have you met these people who are, like, you'll begin to think, wow, how, if you have ever asked yourself, how is it you're so amazing, but you're single? If you ever meet such a person who's so amazing that you'll be like, how the fuck are you single? Or the person so amazing, so great, so larger than life, and he's dating a nobody like you, then be careful. There's definitely something really, really dangerous that you're not looking. Maybe the person's serial killer, maybe the person's manipulative. My friend, he married this girl who was too good to be true, only for him to find out she had a split personality, a major psychological issue. That's the biggest one. Let me give you one bonus before I end this video. Okay, before I give you the bonus, don't forget, on my services, go to thinkpersonalbranding.com. I've updated the new rates. Please do like the video. Don't like, give it a thumbs down and put your comments down below. Okay, so let me give the bonus, the massive bonus. Last but not the least, the biggest one is if the person, this is the biggest red flag, if the person raises her voice, loses her temper or his temper, or raises their hand physically, for me, that's it. No second chances. If the person raises their hand, okay, raises their hand, raises their voice, or because the person doesn't respect boundaries, I have never, till date, never raised even a finger on my partner. So if the person screams and shouts and has to break things or has to hit you physically, you better keep away from this person, okay? Because they'll only get back to worse, and eventually it'll destroy you. And let me give you one more bonus. One last. 12, even though I said 10. If there is someone who's snoopy, you know, they have to check what you're doing. They have to ask you where you are, what you're doing, when you're coming home. They are this paranoid, snoopy, control freak. You know, they are very snoopy. They have to check your Facebook. They have to check your Instagram. They have to check this, check that. And they ask you, where are you going? Why are you over there? Whoa. And please, that's a massive red flag. Right from the beginning, keep away from them. Double standards. And one last, since I've given you so many. It's this extreme religious kind who, you know, use religion. Like I know this guy, I'm right now in touch with this lady, Filipina. She has this Muslim boyfriend who apparently can fuck around with so many girls, but he doesn't allow her to even talk to one person. And he uses Islam and says, in our religion, a girl is not allowed to talk. So when you have religious extremists like this, keep away. Keep away. Keep away from people like this. One extra last bonus. You want to hear? Sure. I don't know. You want to hear? And a person who allows their parents to influence and interfere in every aspect of their life. I told you friends, no, parents also. So I gave you 10 plus 4. I don't know, should I give you one extra? Should I? Okay. As a bonus. 15. Last one. But don't forget, like the video, give it a share, put your comments, support me, man. Okay, the last one. Finally, last but not least, is a person who is not grateful, who is never grateful, who is never thankful, who is never humble, but a person who always, you know, forget asking, but never says thank you. Doesn't have that ungrateful person. It's better not to have, because an ungrateful heart is, believe me, it's one of the most horrible things. So these are, even though I said 10, these are the 15 relationship red flags that can totally destroy, absolutely destroy your life, your peace of mind. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I still have many more red flags that I want to share, like a person who gives justifiable excuses and all that bullshit, but it'll never end. But these are the top 10 plus 5. So let me know what you think. Comment section below. Live from Machedo.com. So I'm Mr. Thinkpersonalbranding signing off for now. Take care.